Good morning, Patreon. So Mila and I are off to start our day. We've had a nice cup of coffee. She's already had her first breakfast. She'll probably have several more. She likes to nibble. Thought I would show you my garden because I've gone a little bit crazy. As you know, this is 4 feet by about, I'll say about 4 feet by maybe 8 feet. So, what do I got? I got a Christmas tree here. Somebody threw out. They left it on the side of I don't know where to die. It's still alive 2 years later. Sorry about my hand being in the way. Anyway, you can see I bought a tomato plant. I did buy a couple of plants just because going from seed takes too long. Hope you can see that. Yeah, so this is one of the tomato plants. Back here's another thing I purchased. I bought some more rosemary because the rosemary died during the fires last year. Here we have some, I think it's sweet potato coming up, along with a bunch of tomato seeds that I just threw in there. Really nice. Here is some spices. We have tarragon, we have chives coming up. I think I have some oregano coming up over there. We have some beets growing in that bag. I like tarragon, so I think I went a little crazy and started growing it everywhere. There's some tarragon. There's some recently transplanted lavender. Again, the lavender died during the heat last year. Here are all of my lettuces, all my greens. You can see I have enough greens to feed myself. In the winter, I would be able to just grow these indoors. I microwave the soil to kill the microbes so that I don't get flies, and I use grow lights. But this is cool because in the springtime you can get your greens to grow. You can have some of them go to seed, which is nice, so that you can start collecting your own seeds. I have sorrel, spinach, kale growing, several types of lettuces, romaine, butter lettuces. I've got some holy basil growing, some mint. I think I've got some radishes growing over there. You can see I just transplanted that. All of this basil from indoors. It was getting large. Time to take it from its grow tray to back inside. This is kind of cool. This is a blueberry bush. I'm just gonna have it grow along the trellis. It'll be tied to the trellis, and then it'll just grow along the trellis. And it's using the space I already have. Next to that is my dill. Down here, we have sweet potatoes and fava beans. You want to grow your proteins. Here we have some red raspberry. I've just planted again. It'll be growing up the wall. And next to it, more tomatoes. These are a different breed of tomatoes. These are the cherry tomatoes. We've got several bushels, several stalks of celery, and that's because I transplanted these from some that I bought in addition to planting from seed. So it's a combination of the two. Sorrel, plenty of sorrel here again. So I have more than enough greens for myself for the week usually that I harvest, and I certainly can share them with other people. I believe here is some cilantro. Here is a bushel of lettuces, some more parsley, and then up here we have fresh coming up, some new stuff. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. And that's my garden.